I'm saying, well, no, never mind. I was
We're
about to
live.
recruit.
Hey, welcome into the company. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. It is now Thursday, July 20th. Jesus, this year is doing something stupid here.
Yeah.
We're around
Some
202 days
steroids.
into the year. So we are here. Of course, is Izzo up there, the habitual line stepper, and Force and Nick Toxic Thursday, which we're gonna get Sosa to screaming when he comes in. Rich, I can't read Roman numerals, so that's cool. And then, and then me. Hope everybody's having an amazing week. Like I said, there are a few things that we want to talk about. We know the main thing we want to talk about. We're gonna dance around that subject for a little while until we can get to it. Um,
Dance, man. We got
so
a hard step on the thing.
Oh,
man, yeah. You know what? Fuck it.
might as well.
Carly Russell. God damn.
Can someone explain what happened? Because I missed that. All I know is that I saw an image today that had Juicy Smollett and her in a versus. So I'm
Hey,
just trying to figure
hey,
out.
Brian, before you get Rich, just be ready to have your screen, your butt ready. And
Huh?
turn your screen off. Just be ready.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I'm
Go,
ready.
Brian. Go ahead and cook, Brian.
All right. So, oh wait, let me turn this down. So I don't know if I know everybody's been paying attention to this story, most people, and we've all kind of heard what was going on. So to give a quick synopsis of what happened, this young lady, uh, where should I start? Like the 911 call? Okay, so a young lady calls 911, tells the operator that there is a child walking the streets, and it is a busy highway. Busy highway. I mean, when you see the video of the highway, it's like 20 at 5 o'clock. That's how it looked.
Okay. All right.
So she calls 911, said that there is a child walking the highway in a diaper and no pants and blah blah blah. And um, so she says somebody needs to get down here. By the time they got there was no child, there was no Carly Russell. Okay. Apparently she went missing. Whole thing blew up, made national headlines. A young lady goes missing trying to protect the child walking on the highway. As far as we know, it was an abduction thing, and she's in super danger. So we have everybody looking out for her, looking for her. Family's going crazy, all this, blah, blah, blah. A couple days go by, story still in the headlines. She pops up walking home in her socks, and she's found. She walked home. So at that point, I am still of the thought process to, oh my gosh, she just escaped something horrendous. Let's embrace her and whatever. But the story starts to unfold. First of all, who's not going to stop for a child on the highway? There's so many people, but she's the only one that sees this child. Nobody else reported seeing a child on the highway. They listened to the 911 tape, and she sounds kind of hold nonchalant about the thing, so that was suspicious. They released, and if I'm missing anything, y'all, interrupt me and tell me if I'm missing any key points. But they released a search history of things that she searched leading up to this point in time, and it was things like how old is too old for an Amber Alert. She
the fee for how much it costs for Amber Alert.
the fee for an Amber Alert. Yeah, she researched Taken by the Liam Neesons. And it was a bunch of weird shit that you really shouldn't be looking up before.
Hold on, Brian. I think also
Okay.
was like a bus pass from Birmingham to Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
How
go
far
ahead.
is Birmingham from Nashville? Yeah, so it was a bunch of stuff like that. And now it's just now that that little block fell down, you're finding out all this other stuff. I heard today that the whole thing was over her boyfriend finding somebody else today. And now the boyfriend is taking her pictures and everything off all his social media and even took down some of his social media. So it putting people in a weird position because we still don't really know what happened. You know, the parents honestly think she was kidnapped. Because they're like, she went through, when they interviewed the parents, it was like she went through some horrific things, and we can't really talk about it because it's an open case, but from what she told us, she had to fight for her life. So I don't know. I mean, if Izzo, what did you hear, or what are you thinking about, or what do you want to add to this whole thing?
I really started following later yesterday. I just don't understand the reasoning if this is the case. I'm just very confused about it. Like, I've heard something about like she had got caught stealing from her job, and I don't even know if that's true. Like, was she trying to dip out for some reason? Like, there's so much shit I kept hearing. So I'm so confused, but I haven't caught up with anything today. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So they said before she left, she stole a towel. Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Before she left, she stole a towel, and there was some things, some snacks and things that she stole from. Yeah, a robe. Some snacks she stole from a store and all this other stuff. So I don't know, man. It's unwinding.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, I'm trying to understand, like, because it started out as a story about someone finding a kid on the highway, and then it translates into now she's like a thief, been kidnapped, you know, Frosty Pookie, Eddie. Like, I'm trying to understand like how we got.
Well, it just started off as a kidnapping, like she was missing,
right?
And the last thing they heard from her was the 911 call.
Yeah.
The 911 call was made by her. She made a 911 call about a kid missing on the highway.
Oh, I forgot about that part. I did know that part.
Yeah.
So but I guess I'm trying to understand. It's like it went from a 911 call that she made about a kid being found on the highway, and
she gets kidnapped.
And she was kidnapped. Because you see what I'm saying? Like the two things.
Well, the way she made it sound.
Oh no, but you're not overthinking it.
The way she made it sound, the kid was used as bait. Like she stopped to pick the kid up, and then somebody stopped and kidnapped her, but the kid belonged to them.
Rich, it's called not getting my straight.
Okay, all right. So that now I'm trying to figure. I was like, how did? So what? So it's like the kid was like it was almost like so that's why the Taken reference comes in now, because it's like some sort of entrapment type situation where she got out the car, someone got her, and then she was gone for 2 days. Okay.
Yes, that's there you go. You got it.
So again, all right. So I'm not going to like turn my camera off on this because it's like we don't know anything yet.
Oh, don't worry, I will. I will.
But see, the thing is, some of the things that happen, like the little things, are weird. Because the parents found the car because they used the whole not Find My iPhone, but the triangulation thing on her Android.
Right. Okay.
She left the phone, a wig, and something else at the scene. So they're thinking that she left the phone there because she knew that it could have been traced. So
that's smart-ish.
Yeah. So I mean,
we will find out in like
afterwards she stopped to check on the child and called her brother's girlfriend, who heard Russell ask the child without response if they were okay, followed by Russell suddenly screaming, and there's some sound on the interstate. That's how the call happened. So after she got off the phone with 911, she called her brother's girlfriend.
So like there are no interstate cameras that picked up on anything with any of this.
Oh, and that's the weird part too. The interstate cameras caught her car pulling off on the side with the flashers on, but she kept rolling real slow for 600. Was it 600 feet?
Yep, 600 feet.
Nick, yeah, 600 feet. So it never stopped for anything. It rolled for 600 feet and then stopped, and then that's when all that other stuff happened.
Phone. There you go, Rich. Thank you. And this is why she's on the phone with the cops, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you could miss this, Rich.
Nah. I mean, oh man, that's. Because you want to give someone the benefit of the doubt, right? Like even when things with our friend Juicy happened, it's like you want to be like, oh man, like hey, let's wait to hear what everything comes out. Then it's like oh man, he literally tried to get free money from Nigeria, but like, people, like stop doing it for the gram.
But see,
I hope it's.
See, this is. And that's what we were all hoping. Like I told somebody earlier, it's like I never wish harm on anybody. You don't want things like this to happen to people.
Damn it.
But when they do, you hope it's not a hoax. Like it's like I really hope this ain't some bullshit.
Are we talking about the dumb bitch?
Which one?
Yeah, we're talking about Carly Russell.
AKA.
Yeah.
We know. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Dumbass AKA. Okay.
So now the problem is, does this situation desensitize people to these kind of occurrences? And is it putting other people in danger? Because now we're going to be looking at everything sideways.
I hope and pray not, because human trafficking is a thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fairy tale. It's not taking 1, 2, and 3 anymore. This shit is real. It's been real. Sorry to break up the fucking monotony or whatever the fuck I.
No, you're good. You're good.
You didn't break up nothing.
Okay, great.
Yeah, he broke up a little bit.
But my daughter she'll be 23 in a few days. This woman was 26, 28 ish. She's not in her she's in her late 20s, right?
Late 20s, yeah.
God forbid. And my granddaughter is fucking. She's not even 1 yet. So God forbid. No matter, I don't give a fuck what people say. Race, creed, code, whatever the fuck. Trafficking children. That's already fucked up. But like trafficking people, like this country was built on trafficking people. Can we not make it desensitized? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's never going to be a moment when I'm just going to be like, yeah, it might be fake. Because I'm always going to be, my ears are always going to perk up whenever something like this happens.
Exactly. But
for most people, most people are like, I don't know, Jesse lied, Carly lied, so and so, and it's just going to be a. Thank you, Milo. We're glad you're not missing, ma'am. I'm pretty sure you can handle somebody if they approach you wrong.
And you got 2 babies that need to make sure you're not missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, David behind the times. Yes, David. She faked that shit.
Yeah. Well, it's looking like she faked it. There's still some things that I don't want to completely turn my back on this chick about. I mean, like, that's a serious thing. Right. And if she did, I hope she does say that she faked it and gets help, because that's a mental disorder to do something like that and then know that it's going to become this kind of situation.
Can I don't know what just fucking happened.
She said they are also for sale. She's talking about the kids.
Oh yeah, we know.
You got the blue screen of death.
Thanks for my fucking race to know that people are fucking. We want your organs. We want you. Yes. Thanks for my race to make sure everybody knows we gonna fucking take everything out you and then throw you in the gutter. Yes, we understand, Milo. But
no, she was talking about her kids are for sale. When you said you got 2 babies.
I'm sorry.
No, you took that to a dark place just now.
God damn it. That's not okay. But is this a trend? Like, Karen.
Trend as far as what? Faking things like this, or
let me work through this thought process. So Karen saying such and such did this and he didn't. Jonathan Majors, the Birdman in Central Park. I'm missing my train of thought right now, but that thing like crying wolf and there ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Crying wolf has been a thing in this country for a long time.
Say what now?
I said crying wolf has been a thing in this country for a long time.
That's my point. Like
it's called Karen.
We don't want to.
Yep.
If somebody of whatever race decides to assault someone from any other race, we don't want to be like, "Oh, y'all just talking that shit again."
Mm-hmm. Right.
If somebody's missing, God forbid, they're actually missing, not, "Oh, y'all just talking that shit again."
Yeah, right.
Because this has been happening the last at least 6 years. Thank you, Trump. At least, because these Karens have been fucking talking that shit, and they kind of set that trend.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget, I hate that I'm fucking drunk. Emmett Till was a cry wolf.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But because we didn't care, I'm sorry, the country, MAGA, didn't give a fuck back then. Oh, well, fuck it. It's just another black kid dead. We don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then that bitch died innocent. She didn't spend no time. She didn't do shit.
Well, yeah, that was my question. I was like, do you think that something like this? Because I mean, to be honest with you, we have a short attention span in this country, so there's a chance that we're just gonna forget about this shit in another month and a half. There's a chance.
We don't.
Well, look how quick the Jussie Smollett thing blew over. We forgot about that quick.
Thank you. I don't know if I said it, you said it, but I thought it, but you said it. Thank you.
So I mean,
I don't know what just happened.
No, I really that was the beginning of my conversation. I don't know if I ever said it. Okay.
Yeah. So see, and that's staggering. 60,000 this year.
Exactly. That's. I
and
feel
that's
like we're already.
Wait, I don't mean to
we're
say
already desensitized. Well, I think we're, as a whole, not
saying,
us, but people desensitized already. Like it's already not a big deal that it should be taken care of. Because like Miles just says, over 6,000 people, and so it shouldn't take this to already bring awareness to the fact that lots of black women, young girls are missing.
No, Nick, say it, black women, because brown women. When you say brown women, they're like they're really thrown into the ether. Like, is it this or is it that? But black women are black women. You can't front on that. It's like, yes, this race of women is getting fucked over. When you say brown women, it could be like, well, they might be Indian, they might be Hispanic.
Oh well, no, I just different.
We don't know, but black women, no, that's black women. So you know what I mean? Did I freeze?
No. You're good.
I got a gateway. I'm sorry.
You got a gateway?
I got a gateway.
Your computer came in a box that looked like a cow.
Okay, so my gateway is still good because everybody heard me. Okay, good. Yeah. But no, Nick, you're right. You say black women and brown women. No, black women have. When you think of black women and pregnancy, how many of them make it out of the fucking hospital?
Well, don't get started on that.
Exactly. And the reason I advocate for that is because a lot of Hispanic women who go into the hospital are of a darker shade. They get thrown into, but that's fine if they get thrown into the mix, but it doesn't matter. Women are still getting fucked over. So I'm done.
Unfortunately, ain't nothing changed. That's just how
exactly.
But see, and you said earlier you hope that this isn't the thing that brings awareness, but maybe it's something that we can actually turn into the jumping point to start looking at this stuff more seriously. Because we weren't talking about it before. We weren't talking about it before this. I mean, people were, but I mean, everybody. This wasn't on everybody's mind like it is now. Like we know she lied, but people are really missing. Okay, well, let's focus on those people that are really missing. How can we go ahead?
No, so but the issue already is that people are already making memes about this, and that is going to overshadow any sort of conversation about this in true nuance. But, like at the end of the day, people just gonna be like, "Oh, this is funny," and then keep it moving.
But I'm not saying that we're at that point now where a lot of things that should be taken seriously and we should apply to our lives or, you know, take something from it. Like the fact that a black woman actually got the publicity to be looked for and to be cared about, which rarely ever happens. Right. And it's going to be one-offs for everybody where this happened to, where you found out it's fake. But we don't take a lot of serious news seriously. It's like all about the memes and jokes. Sometimes it's fun, but
a lot of times it's fun.
I don't know.
Can I say
we're desensitized like a motherfucker?
Are we or the younger generation?
No.
Oh, we are.
It's a lot. It's not.
I mean, I've been fucked up, so I can't talk about me.
It's not just them.
Okay,
it's not just them at all.
I would like to take it a step back. If she did this because she wants to get out of a fucked up relationship, you took the wrong path. But we need to look at that, because if she's in a relationship where she doesn't know anywhere else to turn or get out, baby girl, that's not, like, reach out to somebody. You're part of a big sorority. Look at your people. Like, maybe they can help you. And if they didn't help you, then they failed you. And if this is just some clout chasing, then you're a dumbass.
Well, that's all the stuff that we're kind of waiting to find out.
Yeah.
And I think at some point that why she did it thing is going to be a really, really, really big deal, because we got to figure out what happens in somebody's life.
Well, I feel that
for them to do this, and who failed her? Like you said, who failed? Because you shouldn't have to go through this extreme situation in order to either escape something or try to get attention or whatever. So some questions have to be asked. Even if this was a fake kidnapping, there's something that we can pull out of this.
Poverty.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Man,
Nikki. Yeah, I get it, Nikki.
I agree. That's what pisses me off, because when I first heard about the story, I automatically thought it was a white girl, just because.
Oh man,
America has trained me to think you only care about white women.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
The only other time I really remember anything that major, like in recent history, let's say 5-6 years, was when that girl at Fort Hood was missing, and then they found her body. That's about the only time. And she was Hispanic. And that was not as big as some of the other things I found.
No, it's never going to be, because.
And then she even made phone calls that she was scared that something was going to happen to her, right?
Not only did she make
she
phone
filed
calls,
reports and everything. Yep.
She made formal complaints, and because we're forgotten. They didn't give a fuck.
There's a rare fact. If anybody wants to watch that and really know, if you're into that, it's on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it, but it's on Netflix. Yeah. There's a doc about that on Netflix.
I'm gonna check it out.
So we got to take what women say seriously. Just because we see these things don't mean like, see, they be lying. I hate when motherfuckers say that. That ain't the case. But people like this do set black women back of how black women are viewed in this country. So
it's that monolith principle.
Thank you. We are not a monolith. Thank you, Rich.
I like to piggyback on that.
I like to piggyback on that.
Take what your kids say serious. Yeah. Like, I don't feel comfortable around him, or I don't want to go over there. Why? No, you need to go over there because I need a babysitter. No, bitch. Why does that child not want to go over there?
A child's not going to be able to openly say what happened or how they were made felt.
They're not going to say, he pulled his dick out.
Correct.
They're going to be like, I just don't want to go over there.
Or what I just heard recently from somebody, you don't attack that child for certain things that they may do, acting out in that manner, because more than likely something happened to them.
Exactly. You don't. And this is like, this is a history. This is a pattern. that
Yeah, that's real shit.
regardless of race, this has happened. It's like, Nana, I don't want to go over there. Mommy, I don't want to go over there. Auntie, I don't want to go over there. Why don't you want to go over there? I don't what? Say it, baby, say it. Because this is happening way too much to it doesn't matter. Child is a child.
Yeah, I think at that point you gotta ask the right questions to get that out from the child.
Nick, and that's my
the
problem.
Parents, yeah, I agree.
I want to go have fun. Fuck this kid. Go with grandma. Well, no, grandpa's fucking doing this shit.
Right.
Uncle's doing this shit. So.
So I don't.
I
mean,
I'm
no. You're fine. You're fine. But like Nikki said, it's what she said, because I support her even after she was found in the damn phone search history, and I think that's what pissing a lot of people off, because we were
right.
But you're supposed to, Nikki. You're supposed to support until the shit go left.
Wait. So Nikki says it's horrible because even family will keep shit quiet, knowing what's going on because of what's outside, what outside people will think. I think that's less of a thing now than it used to be, because that used to be you don't talk about what's going on in this house. You don't walk outside, and you don't take out inside business outside.
It was Fight Club.
Listen.
Yep. What's the first rule?
You don't talk about what's going on in the house.
Talk about it. Right. But I promise you.
And you get in trouble. You be like, your teacher would call him like, yeah, your son was at school, talking about your uncle was drunk. His uncle was drunk yesterday. And then you get a beating. Because you were talking about, but this is how it was. You get a beating because you talked about your drunk uncle outside of the house.
I get it.
You don't bring in outside.
I think
house business is house business. That's what it is, V.
I 100% understand, but if house business is house business, that means house business needs to be taken care of. And 99.99999% of the time, it's not taken care of. It's just like, oh, well, Uncle whatever was just, being drunk. No. You need to take Uncle whatever, put a 45 under his chin and be like, you touched my daughter, niece, granddaughter, yada, yada, and you're not going to see tomorrow. Because I had to do that with my kids. Embarrassingly, because my brother's not like that. But I did that because I just wanted to make sure nobody was touching my kids the wrong fucking way. And if they said, I'm going to get in trouble, you're not going to get in trouble. Who did it? They're like, these are the conversations I have with my kids like early on because of my ex-wife. I had those PTSD ideas, like whatever. And I'm like, no. If somebody says this, I'll kill them. If somebody says they'll kill me, I guarantee you I'll kill them. Like there's these conversations I had, and it's sadly at 5, 6, 7 years old that no, daddy's good and daddy has friends and you don't have to worry about it no more. So
yeah. But like I said,
again, my brother's fucked up, but he's not that guy. Uncles, it doesn't matter. Anybody in Chicago, anybody in South Carolina, they could have got it. And it was just what it was.
Right.
But you have to have those discussions. And I'm sadly saying that, embarrassingly saying that, because I've never admitted that before. But that's what has to happen. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Whoa.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Marcus is a good father. I'm just fucking with him. Actually, Marcus is a good father because I'm not buying my kid no fucking Audi.
But I mean, I think this is kind of what happens when you don't have conversations.
Exactly, Brian.
When you don't have
listen. And nephews.
Yeah, when you don't have the conversations and when you don't have a clear communication between you and whoever, and I'm not a parent, so I can't really speak on it like that, but I've been a child.
You're an uncle.
Yeah, but when you don't have that clear communication and when you can't recognize when your child's mannerisms change,
Man,
because that's the
dude,
big thing too. If your
Dude.
child's outspoken and all of a sudden he starts coming home withdrawn and
dude,
not really talking, something's going on.
dude.
Exactly.
And when you can't talk to people about what's going on in their lives and at school or whatever, you get people like Carly who reach out for attention like this. And now I don't know if y'all if y'all
Yeah,
realize what the repercussions of things like this. She's gonna have to pay cash money for all this time.
More than that.
That money has to be paid back. And jail time, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Hey,
she
Nick.
could be.
Yeah.
I'll say this for you. So Holmes, without going into detail, I've had to prosecute somebody for making false claims like that. They were getting
Oh
out
my
of the
God.
situation, and I had to prosecute somebody for that.
Hey, Nick.
That-
Hey,
Yo,
you got my back, right?
of course.
Hey, Nikki, to the Suns thing. Hey, yeah, people. I know how to make people disappear. We're good. You're supposed to be on my side, goddammit.
We are on your side. However,
V, she could have felt overwhelmed. And the world right now is just fucking overwhelming. I mean, if you are living out here and you don't have $1 million to just splurge on shit, then you are overwhelmed. If you're working for bills and food, you're overwhelmed because it's crazy. So
Especially
yeah,
if you're
people get
poor.
overwhelmed and all that, but you got to be the family member to be like, I recognize you are overwhelmed and it looks like you about to do something stupid. What's going on?
I 100% get the overwhelmed thing, but like I'm not trying to make a different path, but the dude in North Korea, he had been in the brink for what? Like I think they said 3-4 months. Running across North Korea is not the answer.
Is that the guy okay? That's the guy we were talking about?
Yeah, if you're in a bad relationship, saying that you're missing and Googling the shit that says Amber Alert probably isn't the answer. Like there might not be the great thing, but there's 100 of hotlines that there's you have resources. Battered women have resources. Are they the great resources? I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't have that list. What's it, Albie's list or whatever the fuck list is on fucking Hulu right now. I don't have that list. But my point is, I don't have the reviews, but there are hotlines. Talk to if and she was an AKA. That's one of the biggest sororities in fucking America. Ask your people. If your people are failing you, then you don't need to fuck with your people. But I guarantee.
Well, then you got but then you got to realize too, man. Yeah, I can, but I'm not.
No, not in a positive or negative way, just in a way.
Oh no, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But I mean, you gotta think too, man. There are mental illnesses that will not allow you to know that you have a way out. Everybody knows that. Depression is a very, very, very tricky thing. Like you could be surrounded by people with their arms open saying, give me a hug, I got you, blah, blah, blah. But in your mind, nobody's there. You by yourself. So, and I'm not saying this is what she was going through. I'm not saying this is what she was going through because she was, in our eyes, she was living a pretty nice life. But something could have just happened to where this is what I have to do to escape. Unfortunately, it was the wrong thing to do. And we really, like I said, we really won't know what she was thinking or what she was trying to achieve because they'll never let her talk to the public. She'll never be able to get in front of a mic and talk to people.
No, but somebody will because there will be a trial, right?
We'll never see it.
Depends on what happens.
Yep. Right.
Okay. So we don't know.
Because we still don't really know what officially has happened. So she can't be charged with anything because we don't know
exactly, Dickie.
That's been fully been proven yet, or allegedly been proven.
Shit, man. Okay, well, I don't know. I just Fuck Marcus.
What you laughing
Shit.
Marcus an ass.
Someone
I
said
saw
as
it
soon
out-
as the
I
family
saw
show
the corner of my
pictures
eye, and I was like, "Go to sleep."
Oh, please post that up there, bro.
her.
That is hilarious.
So he said, as soon as someone said, as soon as the family showed pictures of her without her wig, she showed back up.
Dude, you know you're talking about a certain sorority, right? I don't know if he cares.
No,
I'm not gonna say.
yeah.
But my point is,
but yeah, like I said, they will
that-
never let her do a public announcement of what happened to her.
well, no,
We'll
but
never know.
it doesn't matter. My point is, to Brian's point when I first dropped in, I hope this doesn't desensitize people, because everything y'all talking about is a real thing. It's scary.
Mm-hmm.
My son's girlfriend just left from South Carolina, Maryland. It doesn't matter.
Is that
She's
a
already
state?
there, so it's not like letting secrets out. But she's already there. She's safe. But it was just, the point is, like, young women, regardless, traveling on the subway. My niece is about to go from northwest side to the west side of Chicago on the bus, subway, I don't know. But like, that's scary, because we can snag your ass up. We got you. We see you 5 times this week. Come Monday, we got your ass. What's going
Marcus
on?
stupid. Marcus said all I care about is pink eyes.
Marcus ass.
He says pink eyes, but I think he means pink eye because that's what he's got.
Whoa.
I don't know what's going on right now. I'm
Because
just
he
gonna
rubs his dirty ass dick and rubs his eye with it.
Whoa.
Pink eye.
I'm going to
I'm
go
about to mute your mic for 5 minutes.
Please do.
I'm
You
fucking
on
with Mark.
time,
I'm
I'm
100% fucking with Mark.
Look at Marcus, I'm supposed to cut off.
She think he said, "Oh my god."
Hey, but you know the funny thing is, I actually love Marcus. Like, he's a good father. Like,
That's the only reason you like him when he became a father.
Yeah.
Fucking
right,
before.
because
If it
fuck
was
him
that,
before the first one, fuck him. After he got his baby, all right, we're on the same page. No, but
So,
I guarantee he'll think like I think when it's like, no.
so
You're not
Brian,
doing
Rich,
it.
and me get no love because we ain't got no churn.
Who?
Damn,
Who?
I see how it is.
Who? No. Marcus gets
Rich
it because
got
he was
kids.
a troll. You guys ain't
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
About to get censored. Shut the fuck up.
oh god, believe it or
Yeah,
not,
like
they
you said, I
actually
just
like
hope
each
this
other.
doesn't.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
sometime.
Yeah,
I just hope
fair
that,
enough.
like you said, I just hope that this doesn't make us
can't,
question
man.
every time
There's-
somebody comes up missing or there's a story that pops up, because it's very possible it can.
But it's not
I
just
mean-
that, Brian. It's the whole. It's like I said, the whole Emmett Till thing. That happened in what, 54? You can't just fucking call the cops just because. You can't do that. It doesn't matter who the fuck, the reason, the situation.
Right.
Don't fucking call law enforcement because A, B, and C. Because the dude that got called the cops, it was in Central Park. It was like 4 years ago. He's making documentaries on fucking birds right now. Because this dumbass white bitch named Karen, it could have been fucking Ashley, whatever the fuck the bitch name is. They found out that she was just trying to get this motherfucker in trouble, and he's making documentaries for Discovery. Bird documentaries on Discovery. Who does that?
You do. No,
Black people. No, black people. Black people do that. Because
Hey, wait a minute. What we did?
Shut up.
Damn it.
Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
you don't know what I'm saying? Y'all really don't know what I'm
No,
talking about?
No, I
No,
tuned
no,
out.
no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
No,
I was
Y'all don't
looking at-
remember the
no,
group-
I remember exactly what Sos was talking
Brian's
about.
being an ass.
Yeah, Brian's.
Y'all know
Brian's
he's
just.
y'all know he's doing a segment on Discovery Channel,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Who?
he got to come up.
Well, Rich does, because Brian, you don't know that?
What are you talking about? I told you about.
Oh my fucking shit, man.
I
Rich,
looked at something
please.
on my laptop, and I was tuned out.
No, he's got the Apple Mac from 95. help him out.
So the
I
one,
have no Apple products.
the one that looks like a Candy Crush TV.
Yeah, right. No,
Oh,
somebody
man.
help him out because I don't know how
Anyway.
to explain it right now.
When I
No, it's
worked
just-
in TV news, hold on, let me see what Nikki said.
Man, come on, man. You're fucking up my shit.
Okay.
What?
When I worked in
Pause.
TV news,
You
I
work
saw
in
on a
TV?
daily basis how the stories ran differently when it came to a black
of
girl
course.
missing as opposed to a white girl missing. I question them every time.
Exactly. Before Rich goes to my story, how many brown people have you seen missing? How many indigenous person in the Southwest have you seen missing? You don't, because they don't give a fuck. Rich, can you talk to him about the Central Park dude?
Yeah, there was. How many years? How many
That was
years ago?
like 4 years ago.
Yeah, almost 3-4 years ago now. It was a
Oh,
guy that was actually, he was just taking photographs of birds, and this woman, she said she was being harassed by him, but come to find out that she was crying wolf.
Karen.
And
that.
essentially she was an executive, and then Black Twitter found out who she was immediately, and then basically got her
If I'm
removed
not
from her
mistaken,
job.
I think he has
Yeah.
some type of show, a bird watching.
Yeah, now
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
getting.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I'm
what.
drunk, so nobody listens to me.
No, it didn't.
No. I 100%.
No.
I got it. 'Cause I've
No,
been saying that for like
I was
30
trying to
years.
look up
Got
something a second ago.
No. Got it. Rich, continue.
Sosa looks
I
around
missed it.
like
I missed it.
Continue, Rich. No.
No,
Continue,
that's
Rich.
honestly all I had. I would just capture the story off.
The
That's
guy
it.
got a show on Discovery.
Yes, ultimately,
Discovery is owned by who?
No,
Who's
Discovery owns. They're not owned by anybody.
Yeah, Discovery's their own.
Discovery's that.
So
Remember,
Disney-
Discovery
they're
bought
not on Disney Plus?
Time Warner or whatever it was, whatever it's called, Warner
Wait.
Media Group, whatever the fuck it is.
Wait,
That's
Because
right.
they own
I thought
HBO.
Disney owned them. I'm sorry. I thought Disney.
No, you're-
Discovery
so you're
owns like
thinking about-
HBO and CNN and all that shit now.
You're thinking about Nat Geo. Disney
Nat
owns
Geo,
Nat
I'm
Geo.
sorry.
Yeah, they own that
But
Geo.
Discovery's a big thing, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Discovery
he's
is
got
very
a
big thing.
show on Discovery Channel that just shows birds, which is amazing because can you think of a black dude on Discovery in the 90s who's talking about fucking birds?
Nah, not at all, bro.
I mean,
In the
Birdman could have been the
2000s?
only one.
In 2010?
You bitch dumb.
I'm just going through 3 decades. I just went through
What happened to that
3
boy?
decades. Nobody. But 2020s, yeah, we got a black dude talking about
that
birds
boy.
on
Birdman, Daddy.
National
Flying
Geographic.
everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think I was talking about National. I'm drunk, man. That doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
What did
Somebody
Dave?
get
Wait,
this
what?
in
At 10:55, what did Dave call me?
Canceled.
No, he's not. He did not say that.
No.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I
That was
can't
me,
say that
sorry.
in English or Spanish. What does that say? Man,
Words.
Brian, you're the fucking moderator. What the fuck?
I don't know what Novosaur means. I'm a moderator, not a
Well, put the
translator.
shit on the thing so somebody can see it.
You did not say trans, did you? No, I'm just kidding.
You're
Translator.
Not trans.
Whoa.
Let's see what you gonna
Whoa.
say.
You
So
didn't say
anyway.
trans no more, man. It's not
That
a
was a
word.
joke. It's not a word. What?
I mean, it is a word, but you can't say that like that no more.
Oh, we lost
What
control
did,
of the show.
what did David say
for
at
like 5
10:55,
seconds.
man?
He's,
Trans
working on a
DF
late link.
Express?
He said, I don't know where that word came from.
Man, I can't.
It was a typo, Sosa. It was a typo.
Oh, it was a typo? Oh,
It was a
great.
typo. Okay, there we go.
Okay, great. 'Cause
We all back?
I was
We good?
like, I don't
Yeah.
want to say it wrong and racist, like Brian says. So
This nigga said spell Heineken like that. Get out.
Ginger
Oh,
ale.
that's
Damn.
a ginger ale.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nah,
ginger
So you're the
ale,
only one drinking.
Heineken. I have not had enough. I will not be. Whatever. I
Brian,
will
you
not be
drinking?
pleased.
You drinking, Brian?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's only you, sis.
Okay.
Yep. It's you.
Oh no, it's me. It's me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What
we
am I
know.
drinking? What am I drinking?
I
Well,
think
we
I've
didn't
had
ask.
like one drink in the last 2 weeks.
Nick, you stupid.
What is that?
It's that custom dram that I bought. That Where the chick bought me it first, and then I went back and got it.
Hey, Marcus, you ain't lying.
Cool.
Ginger ale and rye makes the man. Shut up, man.
Hey,
Does
hey,
make
he ain't
the
lying about that.
world go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Listen. I haven't had enough till I'm sleeping.
So
Nancy Grace
I
says,
don't
"No blue eyes, we stay
understand.
home." God damn, what?
No, but you're drinking that.
What?
Yeah, I am.
You thinking that shine?
Yes. No, that's not shine.
Oh, that's the one she
Right.
created for you off the website.
yes,
I know.
yes.
That's what I was messing with.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
With
Okay.
Brian said. I don't mean to make light of the shit that we're talking because I just feel like this thing, and I hate to leave it on a bad note, but this is a serious thing. Like every single one of us has daughters, nieces that we have, even fucking nephews or sons that we have to worry about. It's like, no, this ain't a fucking laughing matter. It's just,
I think the problem is we're kind of, most of us are kind of helpless to do anything about the situations and the things that are going on. So the only thing we can do is a horrible thing, and it is a defense mechanism that we've adopted.
No, I get it.
The only thing we can do sometimes is to make these memes and to make light of things.
But
And with knowing that media lies to us so much, we question everything that comes across our TV screen. So when to say, hey, like what happened to all those kids they had in the camps 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, you're right.
We'll never know because it wasn't a sexy story no more.
Right.
It moves so fast.
Right.
And I know for a fact some got taken back to their families, but past that,
what did Rob just say?
How do we know if that really happened?
Wait, what did Marcus say? What the fuck? Go to Marcus's last.
They're talking about Nancy Grace.
Now, fuck that bitch. What did Rob say?
Kind of what he's saying.
Fuck Rob. Rob talking shit. What did Vic say? V.I. Strickland? What?
Right. He is why we have to monitor things.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because I mean,
so it's like, what do you say?
You're right. I'm like, yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, you are.
Europeans lie all the time about, man. Shut Marcus, man. We're talking about America. Give a fuck about Europe.
All right, what else going on beside that chick who faked her stuff?
So that's not important. Suddenly Susan is on.
All right, log off, nigga.
I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching.
No, next he's gonna watch Wings.
No, hell no. No, for real. I'm watching. Hold on, let me YouTube this.
Next, news radio.
Wait, hold on. Over 50 minutes of 1998 TV commercials, 90s commercials.
What was that?
That's on YouTube.
Remember. Next, he's watching the Ellis DeGeneres show.
Wait, why would I watch Another Man?
All right, see, that's not where I was going. I was naming shows out of the 90s. Jesus,
I mean,
so out of pocket. Damn.
She might fuck me up. Like come on, man.
All right, Brian, get us on track.
Bring us back.
DeSantis is trying to restructure the education system.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Wait a minute, Sosa.
They put it in the chat.
DeSantis is trying to restructure Florida's educational system to somehow convince middle school students that black folk or slaves benefited from slavery.
So DeSantis, do you remember the guy that DeSantis beat in the last gubernatorial, whatever the fuck?
Gubernatorial.
The black dude that was gay and smoked meth. You remember that guy?
Andrew
Gilliam.
Gilliam, yeah.
So DeSantis is taking dick from him, so I'm not worried about him.
Yeah.
Can we wipe?
But anyway, look at that. Even Marcus said Marion Barry. Yeah,
nah, Tamika, it was crack.
No, for real, man.
Oh, it was crack.
There's no way you hate. No, so let's just throw this into the whatever, the ether. So they was fucking, and
Pause.
DeSantis is like, yeah, I'm mad that you cheated on me, so I'm just gonna start talking shit about you. And then Gillick started fucking him harder, and now he's the governor of Florida. No, nobody's with me on that.
No, I don't know.
No, we're ignoring you. Ignore him.
So yeah,
Go to
so
your mom.
he continues to make Florida just seem like the worst place
Yo,
to be.
it's trash, man. It's
Yeah.
trash.
At some point,
It's trash.
they're gonna have to figure out a way to get him out of the paint, man. Like, and I don't even know how you can do that politically and legally just to tell somebody to get the fuck out of here.
Well, I mean, you got to vote. Their vote.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all they got to do.
Let's call Sosa. No, I'm good. Realistically, I've been looking at places to go before start of school, and I've been looking at the last place to go to before Florida, which is what is it St. Helena's Island, Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
It's the last part of Georgia before you get to Florida. Because fuck Florida at this point. If they're not going to take care of us,
so it's turned into a bad batch of Hollywood squares.
Hey, Rob, you remember Whoopi Goldberg burglar? YouTube burglar Bobcat Goldthwait, and you know what I'm talking about. But no, for real, like the last place to go to before you get to Florida is it's an island in Georgia. And I feel like everybody of color is going there instead of Florida.
Wow.
Except for Mobile.
Yeah, I've heard from several people who have family down there or been there, and Florida is not popping like it should be on this, of course, non-COVID year, and COVID's gone-ish. It's not popping like it should be.
Like
people really ain't feeling that movement, and it's not even necessarily the laws and things like that. It's just people have this perspective of Florida, especially like South Florida. Separately,
no, Florida.
Yeah, I can say all of Florida. They have this thing about Florida, just think it's built with a bunch of crazy people.
It's
fair skinned crazy people. Sorry, Rob.
Yeah,
that's what people think about Florida.
Like I went down there. Me and Chicky went down there. 2019, 2021, 2020, 2021. And we was like, and we rolled past, and it was like Trump. But then you got to a certain point, it was like, you didn't see shit out there like that. We're not saying that it wasn't out there. We're just saying it wasn't on people's front lawn.
The same level.
Right. So maybe moderates. But the point is, you still had to get through all of this Trump shit just to get to wherever you're going. Because I guarantee Orlando is not Trump.
Oh, of course not.
There's too much diversity. There's no fucking way. Now, if you get to Miami, okay, yeah, there might be a lot of Trump shit, and there might be from Hispanics because fuck you, motherfuckers, because you don't read. But I mean, it's just there's too much disinformation out there, and it's Izzo said this shit like a year ago. He's like, so y'all gonna come from Cuba and say fuck that, but y'all gonna come here and be like, oh yeah, we agree with everything you're saying. You just did the same shit. You left. The fuck are you talking about? And I 100%. It's not a racist thing. Izzo's 100% right. Why the fuck would you think it's okay over there, but it's not okay over here? I mean,
and I've talked to people about it who have family there and who have family came from there. And it was an educated thought because I didn't want to talk about it without actually talking about it.
No, you're right, Izzo, because it's like you should have stayed your ass over there.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. It's stupid. It's ignorant. Die. Natural selection, just die.
That don't even hurt my feelings. Nah, we're just in a weird spot. A lot of people are easily influenced by information that they barely check. They're wound up by race mongering, like fear mongering, and I say race mongering too. It's like even though that's not a term, but
it kind of feels like
it's just they get wound up over shit that really does not exist. Go ahead.
It kind of feels like society is like forcing people to want to be in their own bubble and not come in contact with anybody anymore.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, what's the end goal with that? Like pushing people away from everybody else.
Can you imagine not being able to get groceries from Kroger or wherever you do groceries from because immigrants are picking that shit for you and they were like, fuck it. We're going to fucking wherever else.
I can say this.
Would be like, my parents was immigrants. Fuck you.
I can say this based on laws they're making. Businesses, and this highly likely not going to happen. But we're opening ourselves up to what was that Supreme Court case ruled on that that flower or dessert business? Can't remember. Didn't have to market or sell to like gay people or something like that.
Oh yeah.
It was the cake thing,
and it's like in theory, if we spread this across everything, any business could do that to your sexual preference, to the color of your skin, to your religion. That's where we're at. But my thing is, why don't some of these people, and then you can't just say non-white people, but why can't some of these people who know they're marginalized know where their family came from? You don't attain whiteness by the fact that your zip code changed. You don't attain whiteness at all. To me, it's a myth, but whatever.
But
it's not going to magically solve your problem.
Scientific
all
meat
do
thing.
Does that as a nigga? Huh?
Does the whole science lab grown meat thing kind of want to make you want to change your diet, or are you going to pay attention to it at all? Because I mean, once they start doing this, once they start selling the lab grown meat, they have to put it on the package that is lab grown.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is that something that kind of worries you because it's like, oh shit, what are they doing?
That would worry me more so if I went to fast food.
Workers will
hear what I said? If I ate fast food more,
what'd you say?
Nigga, it's water, protein, fiber, and creatine. That's it. I promise.
The essentials.
The essentials. We only do a
say you don't have Barry Bonds.
Hell no.
Hey, no, Izzo. Wait, is this a pause?
I don't know.
Izzo's quote. Pause.
Go ahead.
Yeah, pause up.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else.
No, motherfucker, you like your shoulders like.
Oh yeah, I thought he was about to make a point.
Gladiator. Hey, gladiator ass motherfucker.
Okay, I thought I was missing something, Brian.
Yo, in the chat, they fucking with your income tax.
I know. I see it. Yeah,
I see it.
This one may be high on the clear.
Nah.
Hey, but
man, I've just cut body fat a lot down lately.
No, because I want to drink wine. No, yeah.
Hey, yeah, you can talk about they drinking bourbon and stuff. Hey, man, trying to cut the body fat.
I'm 100% fucking with Izzo because he put me on that bourbon barrel wine. Shit. Man, that shit is great.
Oh yeah.
All right, tonight's
wait, we got a shotgun.
No, we ain't about to end it. Tonight's show. I got this is my shotgun topic. This is my shotgun topic. So tonight's show was pretty much about crazy women making shit up and then making everybody go ape shit and mad because they found out they were lying. I have a list
That's everybody.
for the guys out here. 19 red flags in women. So we
I want to hear this.
Oh Lord.
And we can talk about each and every one of them.
Oh Lord. Hey, I ain't comfortable.
All
right. 19 red flags for men to look out.
Who put this out, by the way?
Wait, it's complex. Fuck them.
No, it ain't complex. It ain't complex. All right, so this is a
GQ?
list by
Wait, who
something
put it
called The
out?
Truly
No.
Charming. It's a
put
magazine
it out?
called The Truly Charming,
They
Okay.
don't-
but just for fun. Okay.
All right, let's
So
go.
the first one they
What's
got
wrong
on
with
here.
my eye? What the hell's going on?
Damn, so you okay?
I'm fine.
I don't know what's
What you
going
mean
on.
my eye?
Okay.
Wait,
Come on,
that's
this eye.
not
Now this eye is itching me.
Wait,
because I get
who's got
sinuses built up behind my eye.
Rob. Who's got back acne that you know about?
Oh yeah, my eye. I have sinus issues right now.
No.
Marcus talking about drives a Honda
Oh.
Accord.
Y'all didn't hear what I
Okay.
said.
No, I didn't.
So,
We ignoring
so
you,
the first
Sosa.
one on the list, she's on the rebound. Now, is that a valid red flag? She's on
How
the
do you know
rebound.
she's
You
on the
meet a
rebound?
woman, or you meet a woman and she says, "I just broke up with a man."
Oh no,
Okay,
I don't
that's
want to.
not
I don't want to
one.
be that guy because she's gonna use me. Nope.
No, wait, no,
Only if I
Izzo,
wanna
no,
be
she's not
used.
going to use you. You're going to do boom and then get the fuck out.
Now, doesn't that depend on how the relationship ended?
Fucking.
Marcus,
I'm
go to
gonna
sleep,
say-
motherfucker.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Rich.
All right, now real quick, that's a bonus one. He is not lying because Nissan Ultimate Energy is a real thing. That's like Black Air Force Energy. He is right.
God damn it.
Y'all are fun.
No, he is right.
This is
Hey,
hilarious.
Nick, I was trying to save you.
That's
I was trying to
hilarious.
save you.
Damn.
Yeah, that.
Well,
Black
yeah,
Air Force
no,
was
she
got
got a-
straight.
Crying LeBron. Jesus Christ. That's funny.
Well,
Boom.
Excuse me.
so to Rich's point, the next one is I don't do this on a first date, but she's on your dick.
All right, the next one.
Yeah, y'all act like
And
y'all
he's
didn't
a-
believe that either.
The next one, she doesn't share your values or lifestyle.
I mean, that's a given. That's
a given,
a
right?
setup for disaster. That's
I mean,
But
yeah.
isn't the whole thing?
That's-
And I'm playing devil's advocate on these. So isn't the whole thing like opposites attract type situation? Like if
that's
she-
building a
No.
foundation. That's
No.
building a foundation on sand.
building a foundation on.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
You still got
Yeah,
your
nah.
core values. You have to have similar.
I would say absolutely agree.
There's an
Your
expression-
values. Yeah.
There's an expression.
I'm
like,
with.
when we,
Isn't that it for
met with a
everyone? That's how I feel too.
Well,
Yeah,
there's an
you think
expression
so,
when
but
I had
some
marriage
people end up in
counseling.
these. Some people end up in these horrible relationships, and they don't share shit.
I'm
It's
with
just-
Izzo.
Mm.
If you give head and you ask for forgiveness the next day, we're good.
Wait, what?
You didn't understand it, Rich?
No,
Yeah.
I got it. It's just that it was Brian's statement and then your statement.
Well,
It's like
I was raised Catholic. You guys are just like whatever. You guys are. I don't know what the
Marcus said-
fuck you guys are.
Marcus got his own list. Change his phone numbers twice a year.
Bruh, that should be. Right.
Listen, I'm a.
So Marcus
There's
changes
something-
phone numbers twice a year. Got it.
No,
Okay.
he said if the female does it, like there is something seriously wrong if I have to keep asking you or you keep having to give me
Now-
a new number. Go ahead.
Now, I can be an ally to them on this.
Ally to who?
Just from for women, just from
one?
having female friends, just through life.
I mean, I got him.
Don't quit
too.
answering Sosa and make your point.
Thank you, because Sosa keeps saying something, so
No,
he's
no,
fucking
but
bad.
which ones? Because I got female friends too.
No,
but
no,
they're
no,
like,
no. It's just that,
and they're
not
like,
gonna
"Oh,
lie.
you good?"
These cats out here are fucking weirdos, bro.
Well, yeah,
Are
that's yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
weirdos. I've seen it. I've seen the screenshots. I've seen the text messages. I've heard the stories. Now, of course, they're two-sided stories, but when you can read a chain of text and it's like, yo, that nigga's batshit crazy.
Exactly.
I understand.
I get it.
understand
I
sometimes.
get it.
I definitely get it. Because blocking ain't enough sometimes.
No,
You
it's
see-
not.
Yeah.
Because they'll cash app you.
You've seen the change. It's like, hey, babe, hey, beautiful. You ain't answering me.
Yeah,
You
some
blocked
niggas
me?
are possessive. Like
And-
possessive
and-
in a
Stupid
crazy
bitch.
way.
Whoa,
as in,
whoa,
like,
whoa,
they gonna pull up. possessive.
That jump.
No, Izzo's right.
Whoa,
And that's,
Rika.
and
Whoa.
that's when you
Mm-mm,
call
whoa,
somebody like me and be like,
whoa.
all right, take this dude out. Got it. No, Tamika, come on now. Oh,
No.
man,
Oh,
ain't
here's
crazy.
the one. Here's one. Check it out. She's the victim in all her relationship stories.
Who's that?
That is a
Who's
red
that?
flag. When she's the victim, she's the one that's been done dirty in all her relationship stories. Nobody specifically, Sosa. This is the red flag I'm talking
Oh, I
about.
thought you was talking about somebody.
yeah, nah,
No.
this
Okay.
this is a
Yeah,
list
no,
of
But-
red flags.
but Brian,
Yeah.
that's both ways though. Like, cause the dude be like, she did me dirty, but I'm gonna keep trying. No, motherfucker, you crazy. Shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
Let it go. It's been 4 years. She changed every goddamn contact on you. Like, you have to.
But see, we know people that can
it's
tell
called
you
critical
about,
thinking.
but we know people that'll tell you about their relationships in the past, and it's always they did something to me or they didn't do this to me,
called
and blah blah
critical
blah.
thinking.
It's always they're never the reason that the relationship ended.
It's
And
still
like
critical thinking.
you can't be the good one in all these stories.
No,
That is
you're
absolutely
right.
true. And that's on
Critical-
that's on all of us. You cannot
Always be
cannot.
that. Yeah.
It's called
Mhm.
critical thinking. That's all it is.
Now
Wait,
before
Nikki
you go,
changed
see
her
now you done got me
fucking-
want to ask something. I'm just curious, and people in the chat can chime in. All right, just because I've heard this a lot of times, and it's on both sides.
What's that?
So people, let's say you go into something, people give all the signs in the world that all they want to do is smash. That's it. Don't really never talk about
Oh
the
my
future.
God.
Never talk about this. Things happen.
Your kids are great.
Is it on the person who never brought up anything about relationship to further that they didn't after the smash, or is it on the person who got smashed that's in their feelings? Which one is it?
It's on the person that fucks up the decision.
I still don't know the answer. Explain.
Okay.
I think
So-
that's
But y'all understand what I'm saying?
It's the
It's on the person who ignored all that, be like, I'm going to my feelings,
Yes,
but I'm
yes,
still gonna
Izzo.
lay down with this person, or is it
Yes.
on the person who just never answered the question?
Yes.
They didn't say yes or no. They just never answered.
Yes, Izzo. Because how are you
Yes.
in your no, but how are you in your late 30s, early 40s, and you still
I
don't
didn't
get
say
to-
anybody my age. I said in general, or me,
but
or
that's
me.
the point,
by the
like,
way.
that's my
Hold on a
point.
minute.
Is
Okay.
I'll shut
hold
up.
on a minute. No, don't shut up. But Izzo, I don't think V or
She don't get the
Tamika got what
question?
you're asking.
It's just I've heard this 10,000 times in my life.
I know what
10,000
is
times
those.
in my
I know
life.
what is those.
Yeah.
And this has actually got nothing to do with anybody. If somebody watching understand, I've heard it 10,000 times in my life because I don't really know the answer, and I've been in maybe this
God,
a long
dude,
time
you
ago.
know the
But
answer.
let's
I
say
do.
you start talking to somebody, right? But on both sides, there's two sides. One person finds that person very attractive, interesting, and would probably want to engage further into a relationship down the line. The other person,
Damn,
they cool, they like your energy, but they just physically attracted to you, and that's as far as it'll go. Sex happens, feelings get exchanged, but both people stay on their sides. But of course, that can't go any further because the person who just wanted to smash and like your energy just wants that. Who's technically wrong?
Did
Or
anyone
is
lie?
anybody wrong?
Did
No.
anyone lie? Did anyone
That's the
lie?
key.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Did anyone
Wait.
lie?
And I know
Because-
1,000 cases where people lie, but I've heard this story.
right?
And I go,
but
yeah.
but if as adults
mhm.
we have had a conversation and it's mutual agreement as far as what is happening and intent was then
Shit, Rich
stated.
is right. Yeah, Rich is right.
Yeah, if it's like if you caught feelings, but then at the end of the day, it's like, oh, but the other person's like, yeah, this is going to be
They
a
said it.
physical. Then it is what
But
it is.
see, here's
Yeah.
the thing, though.
But
Here's the
let me
thing,
say
though.
one thing to that.
This
though.
is the
I
case.
agree with you.
Okay,
Hold-
go ahead.
Let me say one thing. I agree with what you're saying, Rich. You want to be transparent with that, but I will say this
Right.
now: the person that's just smashing. Now, at some point, you want.
Oh, yeah,
you
no,
wanna
I
know when
agree.
to cut off because
Yes,
because
yeah.
then
No,
you
you
drive
got to
yourself
be
crazy.
respectful too. You got to be respectful.
at some
Like, at
point
the
you
same
got to know where the
time.
line is.
Yeah, as a
'cause all
grown
you
as an
gonna do-
adult, like
Right.
there's people that you know may like you.
Mhm.
You might- how could I say this? You just know some people like if you cross that line, it's gonna go further. And if that's all you want, you need to keep it there.
And I
But
think
it-
that's the key.
As a
right?
grown man,
Because-
I say past 30, I understood that a lot more. Before it's like whatever, this is his experience.
right.
Right.
Because I think
listen-
that's
Man,
well. I think that's
I
the key,
take that
right?
back before
Because
35.
because you stupid.
had to move it up. Had to move it up. I'm sorry.
because once you cross that line, and then
Mhm.
if both people understand where things are, and the other person then is like, hey, they want to go further, but then you're like, nah, this is where it's gonna sit. Then I'll be honest.
It's just based on something I heard at work.
it's
Son,
To be-
this has
to be
actually nothing to do with me.
respectful,
I heard something
you
at
should-
work,
you
and it
should-
made me think about it just now.
You
at
should kill
work.
it.
Well, see, this is the
Uh-huh.
core thing. This is the very subject that we're talking about. This is avoiding red flags. So they're both at fault. You
thank you,
ignored
Brian.
not you,
Thank you,
not
Brian.
you personally, but one person is at fault because they ignored the red flag that this person had feelings for them and they liked them. That's a red flag if
And
somebody
the
likes
other
you more
person
than
didn't
you
notice this
like
person
them.
said nothing about the future.
At some point,
and then the other person's at fault because they know that this person just wanted to smash and nothing else, and they still went along with it. You're both at
Right.
fault.
no, at some point it's called critical fucking thinking.
Damn,
And if
so
you're
too drunk to know that.
But yeah, that's what you're saying, right? That's kind of what I think I was leaning towards saying. That
Okay.
that again, the other person, if you know what they stand for, at some point you can't just keep.
Yeah, because then you are, yes, absolutely. Then that person is wrong. But like, if it's like the instance takes place and then it's like both are understanding what's going on, it's like, well,
smashing will get you.
Y'all at fault. Y'all at fault because now you got a crazy stalker, and then the other person got somebody that ain't returning their calls. So that's
all
when
I
you
would
get
say,
those
y'all
toxic relationships.
So what did you say?
Called, yeah, it's called chlamydia. Yeah. Hey, no, for real. Like, and the only reason I'm getting at this is because I have a few friends in the DMV. That means DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and they're just. It feels like when you listen to these stories, like, well, here she go, here he go, here they go. They're just passing each other around. It's like in my 20s, that would be great, minus the chlamydia, but like, it'd be amazing. Like, all right, well, pass it to me. Well, pass it to me. Pass it to me.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to tell. Ooh, dang, Sosa, you almost got me about ready to spit. Drop some knowledge on some people.
But that's my point. It's like at some point it's great, but at some point it's like,
oh my god,
I don't want to. Wait, what happened?
Brian catching a stray.
I know. I'm just sitting here.
That is that most lethal.
Brian got passed around. Oh my god! Hey, edit that editorial.
Yeah.
All right. So Milo says you can't be at fault for applying hope to your relationship mentality. If that person does not want a relationship with you, there is nothing you can do.
100% right. But if you get a baby daddy or a baby mama because you were a dumbass,
yeah. But also,
you can't.
I want to tell these cats out here, stop dirty macking. Y'all out here selling dreams.
No.
reneging. No. This ain't the same people. These ain't the same situation. I just know some cats be saying everything under the sun. I want to be with you, blah, 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 skins, and they disappear. I done seen it. I done heard it.
But
that's dirty macking. You making them score for them. I hope y'all know that.
No, Izzo, to that point, that's up to the father. And if you didn't have one, that's on you.
No. Cats are selling dreams, fam.
I get that. But I taught. Wait a minute. First of all,
like
so when they can put some actions in motion, like they are going far for the box right
that's
now.
Fine.
Right.
But I tried to tell this one
$200 dates for the box.
No, I get that. Izzo, I get that. But I try to tell this one to be like, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Relax. Chill out. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, it's not just women, it's men. It's like it's both. PJ Washington got.
Yeah, he said most people really don't talk to each other. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people really don't talk about the real shit before they enter into stuff. I've peeped that a lot. Just about listening to people. Y'all didn't cover shit before y'all did anything or started dating.
Yo, bro, this woman's everything, man. She's amazing. She's everything. I'm gonna marry this bitch. Can she read? I don't know.
Yeah, niggas don't be knowing nothing.
Oh man,
barely can tell you her favorite color of candy. Like nothing, not even the surface shit. Can't even tell you that.
Hey,
but she got a fat
I
ass,
would like to take one thing back. Glorilla can read without using her fingers.
She can. We saw. That was funny.
We saw it. So I need to take that back.
She uses the bouncing ball instead.
I can't say that. Cannot say that. My point is.
Oh, dang. She said barely knew him. Hey. I mean, happens to the most. It happens to a chunk. I just don't get it because I don't trust nobody. So I don't get it.
If you're raising a child, and the funny thing is, you guys fucking put that on. You guys taught me that Oh, Chicago. Y'all was like, it's
Yeah.
not your fault. She fucked up. It's not your fault. Killian, we're not saying you fucked up. We're just relax. If I die,
Oh, I was so confused. Yeah, that is where you talk. Okay, I'm following now.
relax,
I'm following.
Killian. We're not talking shit about you. We're just saying I did what I supposed to do.
And she got
You
to where
judge
she
me.
needed to be.
It's right.
And it was
So-
perfectly fine because
and
you seemed like you were being a failure. And I'm like, bro, they ain't shit
No,
failure
man,
about
I
you.
swear to God, when my daughter came to me and be like, Daddy, look at this. I'm like, motherfucker, this. I swear to God, these were my words. Motherfucker, this better not be a fucking positive letter. God damn it, it was a positive fucking letter. Kill it! I swear to God, I love my granddaughter without word, without anything, without pause. And I love my daughter without pause. But at that point, it was like, I wanted more for you at that age with this, whatever. But it worked out. And that's fine. My point is, talk to your kids. Hug your daughters. If you're a deadbeat dad, kill yourself. We don't care about you.
I don't hurt my feelings.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Sorry.
please, if you're an uncle like Brian, hug your nieces, hug your nephew. Tell them it's gonna be okay. Rich, you whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Nick, you fucking Nick. Izzo, you're gonna be fucking stepfather for like 80 kids. Hug all of them.
Wow, how does that happen?
Be that
Hold on.
person.
Am I marrying 80 times or
I don't know,
75?
man. She
Or
might
am I
be a
marrying a
hoe.
chick
I
that
don't
got
know.
80 kids in a foster home
point
or some
is-
shit?
Hug the kids. The kids need a chance. Every kid needs a chance. We don't need to be trafficked. We don't need to be whatever. Every child needs a chance.
Oh my
Is all I'm
god.
saying. Hey, Marcus.
Gotcha.
Did we make it? We didn't make it to that list yet, did we?
What list?
No, not all of them.
Marcus is
We just,
yeah.
and
Marcus
I know,
is a piece of shit like this. Marcus is a piece of shit like that. Marcus is a piece of shit like yeah. We made that list.
That's not what he
yeah.
said.
I mean, I knew we were going to get sidetracked. I knew
Of
him
course,
from high school, but didn't
I'm
really
on the
know
show.
his stance when it comes to communication, etc. He had trauma, and I could see it just didn't work. Trauma is the worst thing.
Yeah,
and
man.
You can tell somebody suffers from trauma with some of the conversations y'all might have.
Wait,
You know, and if they openly tell you I have a trust issue,
oh
believe that shit and run.
man, dude.
Because what they're doing when somebody tells you that they have an issue, some kind of issue like trust issue, or I don't know how to be with one person, what they're doing is putting a post there so when they fuck up, they can be like, I told you this shit at the beginning.
No. Shit.
So
Where's my
it
microphone?
might be good to just go ahead and
Maybe
ride
in
out
front
on
of
that.
you.
Where's my remote control?
Anyway,
Man, fuck you, Brian.
anybody got anything, any shotgun topics they want to get off their chest? Anything they
Yeah,
want to say before
man.
we get up out
Whatever
of here?
Nikki just said, man. Fuck, go on with it. Yeah, go on with Nikki.
He was a narcissist.
I don't know how to deal with narcissists. I think everybody has a little bit of narcissism depending on what they do in life.
Chill out.
I mean, look, we get on here every Thursday and think people want to hear what we got to say. That's a little bit of narcissism.
Think that. I know I'm just fucked up.
I'm just here talking to y'all.
And Nick is my lawyer.
That's
Nick
right.
is my lawyer.
Nick, you're a lawyer. You think you're right all the time, narcissist.
No, I don't.
Racist.
Rich is in IT.
I know I'm right.
Rich is in IT. He thinks he can fix everything. Narcissist.
Racist.
I mean,
I'm a dropout.
Rich about to say, I mean, I can.
Yeah.
No, Nikki, you're right. They're 100% right. Like, whether it's your father, your husband, your ex-husband, your stepfather, it doesn't matter. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they know what they're doing. I hate to end this on a bad note. So could y'all just watch? It's a YouTube. It's just YouTube. Tom Segura, koalas. Just YouTube that shit.
Oh yeah, Tamika, I'll admit I'm in the media. I'm on radio. Yeah, I got.
Oh, we're media.
Oh yeah, Brian's racist. He's racist.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
No.
He's not racist, Brian.
Huh?
That's
I was calling you racist.
Oh, I heard you call me racist.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Anyway,
Man,
you guys, we will be back here
fuck you.
next week. You'll be back next week with more topics. So what the fuck?
I don't know what
Turn
just
your mic
happened.
off.
What happened? Brian is a
Anyway,
racist.
You guys,
Hey, stop being fucking. What's the Supreme Court justice?
Uncle Clarence.
Uncle Clarence. Stop being Uncle Clarence. Tamika said it. Stop it.
Anyway,
That was
we'll be
random.
back next Friday. Thank y'all so much for keeping us company and
Brian
allowing us to
works
keep you
for the
company.
man.
We'll be back next Thursday. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
I will not.
Sing a song.